Hello again. Okay, guys. So now, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry because it's been a long time since I said that I was gonna make a video about my new methodology for Turkish, but it's been a long time since I don't even study Turkish. I restarted studying Turkish last week. So basically, I was using and I'm using Teach Yourself for Beginners for Turkish, Teach Yourself Turkish, a complete course for beginners, and I was like on chapter 10, and then I decided to note down every single expressions and words on a notebook, something that I won't do it anymore for any more language, I believe. And so I changed a little bit what I used to do. I changed it a little bit. So now, what did I do? First of all, I've done it for the rest of the course. I've done it for all the 16 chapters. So here it is. First, I do the same thing that I was doing. I read the dialogue. I try to translate sentence by sentence at least 75% of the dialogue. There are dialogues which I have translated more, and I won't lie to you guys, I came across at least a couple of dialogues or three that I couldn't translate, not even one third of it, because my Turkish grammar is yet very bad. But basically, that's what I did. I tried to do, it worked for most of the dialogue, 75% of the dialogue, and I translated into my mother tongue, into Portuguese, and every sentence, every word. So, here you go. And then I move to the second dialogue, which is together with the exercises, and I keep noting down. So it goes on, it continues until I finish going through the dialogues, through the old dialogues, through the two dialogues. Okay? Then I note down the verbs. I note down the verbs from the beginning of the lesson until the end. They have a lot of verbs there in those boxes from vocabulary. Sometimes when they talk about grammar, they give you some verbs too, and so that's what I do. Verbs. I note down the pages from where those verbs are, and I note down every verb in every verb in the infinitive. You see. And I translated to, I wrote down the verb in Turkish and in Portuguese. I use a dictionary for Turkish in Spanish, but I note down in Portuguese. So verbs, okay. And then I go to the grammar stuff, and I kind of just take a look at that. I don't study the grammar in depth. I just take a look at the grammar, and I note down half of the examples, half of the grammar examples, and some important expressions that they give there. I note them down, and I also translate into Portuguese. Okay. And then I keep noting down everything else that I come across concerning, it might be words, important words, just like in here, or important sentences, just like in here. And that's it. That's the methodology. There was a time when I made a dialogue based on two dialogues, and I noted down the verbs first, but now this is the methodology. Now, I was studying like that. Until chapter 10. But now I'm on chapter 14. But I'm only studying, basically, I'm only studying the expressions and phrases from the dialogues, you see? Just like in here, in the dialogues. And then I keep studying the stuff from the dialogues, from both dialogues. And then verbs. I'm not studying verbs now, and I will tell you guys why I'm not studying verbs now. And grammar. I'm not studying grammar now. At its most, besides studying the dialogues, the expressions and vocabulary from the dialogues, besides studying that, I might study one or a couple of examples from the grammar. Why? Because I intend to finish studying through this course, studying Teach Yourself, because I will restart studying Turkish with elementary Turkish, and I will start at the very beginning, and so there I will see if I can get into the grammar, if I can learn more vocabulary, if I can understand the grammar pretty well, and that's how I will do it. So by the time I finish this, it will be this week. I finished just studying just these things, some examples, some sentences, some words, some vocabulary. That's it. By the time I finish that, I will restart studying Turkish with elementary Turkish. And then, using elementary Turkish, I will, just like I said, I will study grammar to see if I can understand the grammar and vocabulary. And then, by the time I finish studying that, I will restart studying Turkish with probably this phrase book, because this phrase book has a lot of vocabulary here. So I will learn more vocabulary. See? I will learn more vocabulary. And then maybe I will use revising Turkish Teach Yourself, revising the stuff from the dialogues, again revising from the very beginning, from the beginning of lesson number 1. I will revise again, and then I will use this phrase book to learn sentences, to learn important sentences. Okay, so let me show you guys some important sentences. For instance, at the very beginning, what does it mean? I understand, you understand, excuse me. Where are you going? Where is it? Near, inside, there, up to the hotel. Adjectives, how much is that, how many, stuff like that. I will learn a lot of expressions. And that's it. Then I was also noting words from the dictionary, and I believe that for Turkish I will do that, though it might be very hard working, but I will do that. I will try to note something like 7 or 9, maybe 9 words from every page of the dictionary, just like you guys can see. And by the time I do that, which will be at least 2 years from now, I intend to use another thing for Turkish, email, because I really want to learn Turkish. My goal is low advanced level, level 5, at least an upper intermediate level. But my goal really is low advanced level. So I want to learn Turkish very well. I'm between beginner and high beginner, not yet a high beginner, so I have a lot to work. And so I will use SML because they have a lot of good stuff there, colloquial expressions, a lot of stuff, good stuff. The thing is, my French, I'm a high beginner in French now, so I need to learn French pretty well. But by the time I learn French pretty well, I will do that. So you guys already know. Now just the words and expressions, and so then from the very beginning, elementary Turkish, when I will get in the grammar and learn some more vocabulary and stuff like that. Then words from this phrase book to improve my vocabulary. Then revising stuff again from Teach Yourself, and the verbs, study the verbs, very important. And then this phrase book for word expressions, good expressions. And then noting down things from the dictionary and improving vocabulary once again. And then, that is the theoretical limit for Turkish. That is my theoretical limit for Turkish. So, by the time I reach that, then using SEMIL and revising over and over again. Eternal repass. This is it for now. See you guys then.